DJB, welcome to Photo Critic TV, folks. Episode number 26. If you don't know already, just visit the website www.photocritictv.com. Click on click to submit, and you can submit a photograph to have it reviewed on camera, online, on this show. Welcome. If you want to have a look at my portfolio, www.djbworldphotography.com. We have got two entrants today. Simone, welcome back Simone, and Dijon. I think I've pronounced your name correctly. Dijon?
It's Dijon.
Dijon?
I don't know. I don't know names.
Aaron, now that you said that, I'm going to have to call you Dijon. Dijon. Let us know if we got this right. Thanks, Dijon. Okay, let's get into it. Dijon is from Melbourne, and he's shooting with, I can't stop laughing now. Sorry, Dijon. I can't say Dijon. It doesn't, Dijon.
Dijon.
Well, we gotta work this out. Dijon, just let us know what your name is. How to pronounce it, okay?
Send us an audio
Dijon.
file.
An audio file would be great. Dijon is from Melbourne, and he's shooting with a Nikon D700. Okay, excellent. Got the same camera, and the 24-70 f2.8. Excellent, good choice of lens. Really nice lens. And Dijon's first shot is, this is of a tractor, and Dijon's actually taken this shot at night time and used a 20-minute exposure. That's a very long exposure. So what this means is, just in case people don't know, Dijon set up his camera on a tripod, and he's let the shutter open for 20 minutes before closing again to create one image. So that's quite a long time. So Dijon, that's a really nice photograph. The lighting is really cool, and I like the fact that we can see we can actually see the stars moving above the tractor on the top right there. So we can tell that a bit of time has passed, which is cool. So lighting's really nice. Very sharp image, which is good. So it means that your tripod was actually steady and not moving throughout that 20 minutes, which is great. Compositionally speaking, this is what the only thing I would have done is step back a bit, because we're cutting off the front wheel here. We're cutting off the front right wheel, and also I guess a little bit of the front left wheel. So step back and create some more space for the subject. So we want to see a little bit more of the environment which the tractor's in. So step back or place the tripod back further, get the entire tractor in frame, and also create a little bit more space on the right, I would say this time. Leave it on the left because of the way the tractor's facing. If we have a bit more space on the right, it kind of looks as though the tractor is driving into something, which would be nice. So thanks Dijon for that one, nice one. The next one is, this is taken the Westgate Bridge in Melbourne. So again, another really nice photograph. Cool reflections, nice time of day. That looks like either early morning or late night. I like the fact that there are no clouds in the sky, so that really helps with the simplicity of this photograph. And it also helps with creating that kind of nice shiny reflection in the water in the foreground there. So a couple of things here that I can just pick up compositionally again. The first thing is, for me, there is a little bit of an odd balance going on here between the left and right hand side. So the right hand side has all of the visual weight, so it's kind of heavy on the right hand side, and the left hand side doesn't really have much to balance it up. So, you know, you can't really do much about this because that's obviously just the spot that you're in, but compositionally I think that's why it's maybe a little bit of a weakness in the photograph. And also, have a look at the horizon. It's slanting to the right. This is something that I'm very pedantic about, but try and keep your horizon straight. So I can definitely see here, to me, it looks like the whole world is kind of tipping to the right, and everything's falling to the right. And the fact that all the balance is also on the right kind of adds to this effect. So that's about it, I think, Dijon, for that one. But I really like this really nice silhouette-y, simple photograph. Let's go to photograph 3, which means it's OTB with Aaron. Off the bat, beyond the frame, OTB on photograph 3. For those of you that don't know, Aaron, we go to him. How are you?
Good.
Excellent. So Aaron's never seen this photograph before. and I'm going to show it to him right now in about 5 seconds, and I'm going to get an OTB opinion of him. How's everything going?
It's okay.
You okay today, or?
Can't complain.
Yep. Wait, I've got an Aaron joke for you. How many Aarons does it take to change a light bulb?
Too many.
That was that wasn't the answer I was thinking of. What do you mean too many? Because they're all so stupid. You have to get so many of them to change it.
Maybe.
He didn't think that one through, did he? Okay, you ready for this?
Yep.
Okay, here we go. OTB on photograph 3, Dijon. Or as Aaron says, Dijon. Here we go.
Yep.
Alright, this is Dijon's photograph. 7 seconds. Do you want the pad? Take the pad.
Yep.
He's got it. He's got it right now, Dijon.
Pixel perfect.
Pixel perfect.
Except that one.
Which pixel?
What? You don't see it?
No.
Well, if you don't see it, I'm not going to tell you.
So, you actually like this?
Yep.
Yep. There you go, Dijon. I hope you write this down in your diary today, that today was the day that Aaron liked your photograph. And actually, my critique of this photograph is going to be very quick, because I love this photograph. There's nothing, I actually cannot think of a single thing that I would do differently here. I really can't actually. I don't know, what have you actually said? So you've just said, point piranhas, it's taken in Western Australia, 4 or 5 second exposure with filters. Okay, cool. So you've used some kind of ND filter or neutral density filter on the front to kind of darken the image so that you can use a longer exposure and create some motion blur. Done well. And the composition is great. The colors are awesome. The clouds in the sky are nice and dramatic. Rule of thirds, very simply applied well. The horizon's on the top third. I love it. I can't think of anything bad to say about this at all. That will, I think, yeah, that's definitely going to be photo for the episode.
I want that one.
You want it?
I want it.
How much would you pay for it?
Well, I think my critique is worth giving to me.
Dijon, how would you feel about giving this photograph to Aaron? What are you going to do with it though?
Don't you worry about that.
Dijon, Aaron, he wants to do something with your photograph, but I don't like it. So personally, I wouldn't give it to him. Let's go to the next one. Simone, how's it going, Simone? Welcome back. Simone's from Bendigo, shooting with a 500D and the 50mm f1.8. Nice setup. Good for portraits. Simone, and this is some photographs of her son, working with some Natural Night and Summer colours. Okay, cool. So, Simone, all 3 of these photographs, great little series. And thank you for submitting all 3 of them, because I think they all work extremely well together as a series. This is another case of, I just can't think of anything really bad to say here about these photographs. Not that I'm trying to think of anything bad, but anywhere where you can improve. So, the first photograph, great expression, cute moment, good light. I love the contrast between the subject and the environment. So your son and his horse, they really stick out from the grass, which is great. The lighting is fantastic. Looks like the sun's going down, nice and bright. Awesome. Next photograph, same deal. Good contrast with the subject and the environment. Good framing. Maybe with this one I would have, because I'm not a big fan of this center placement of the subject personally, so maybe I would have stepped back and placed your son a little bit more to the right and created some space on the left. Maybe. That's the only thing I can think of there. That's fine. Last one, Simone. This is kind of what I'm talking about. Again, same deal. Great light. Great colours. And this time with the composition, I can see you've placed him on the right. You've placed him approximately on the right third line. His eyes are kind of just above the centre. Maybe that's fine. That doesn't need to be any higher than that, I don't think. Just really, really cute photographs. And I think actually Simone, I don't know if it was you or somebody else, but I'll ask you this again. Are you using any Photoshop actions here? Something like the Florabella collection. I don't know if you've heard of this, but it looks to me very Florabella-like. These are like some Photoshop actions that you can use on photographs that always give it this certain summery look. So, and your photographs have it. There's nothing wrong with that, but as long as you use it consistently and kind of make it your own style, which is what you've done with these three. So based on these three photographs, great, good consistent style, great composition, great light. I love it. Thanks, Simone. Thanks, Dijon. And thank you, everybody. This is Photo Critic TV. It's totally free. Just submit it up, guys. That's it for episode 26. I'll catch you next time.